Well, I have to show you, Rokana was on here recently, and I mentioned to him, that majority of Americans want a third party. And I think he was taken aback a little bit about this, but I want to show you this and I want to get your reaction because I don't think this sat too well with him. The majority, go ahead, and it's just a clip here. The majority of Americans want a third party. Neither Republicans or Democrats are actually helping the American people. Like, we see them helping corporations all the time. I would actually say that 2024 would actually be the time that a third party candidate could actually stand a good shot.
Now, if there is an independent grassroots candidate who is standing for bold progressive policies, fine. But usually the independent third party candidates tend to be billionaires or celebrities. And it's not clear to me that those policies that they're going to advocate are going to be Medicare for all or free public college or the progressive policies that many people, your listeners, care about.
Well, I happen to know one here locally pretty well who was grassroots third party candidate, and that was Dr. Jill Stein. And when she ran, we were guilt tripped to vote for Hillary Clinton. But I still say to this day that Jill Stein was the better candidate.
Well, I supported Hillary Clinton in the general election, and I'm proud of supporting Hillary Clinton. I think that Trump was such a threat to democracy and is such a threat to democracy. Look, if Hillary Clinton had won, we would not have had Roe versus Wade overturned. So I do not agree with people who supported Jill Stein, especially in swing states, because the costing of Hillary Clinton that election really led to Gorsuch and Kavanaugh and the Supreme Court that we currently have.
Well, I would say that Hillary Clinton's campaign cost her the election herself. I feel like that was her doing. Ignoring the Rust Belt, I think, was a totally awful idea. You cannot avoid the Rust Belt. Having a running mate who was anti-choice, Tim Kaine, was not pro-choice when it came to abortion, was also not a good idea. And she's corporate. So for me, I was looking for someone who's grassroots, someone who actually cares about the people, someone who is not going to get us into these never-ending wars. And Hillary Clinton was just going to be an extension of Barack Obama. And people wanted something different. So I don't blame someone like Jill Stein. I blame Barack Obama. I think he's the one that actually gave us Trump in the first place because he made all these promises and he didn't fulfill them. So that didn't go too well for Rokana, but...
Well, you hit a great point there, Sabrina, and that is this. Notice how whenever the Democrats lose, they blame the third party. They do not blame their policies. They don't blame their candidates. It's always, oh, the third party interfered, siphoned off votes. And what they're telling you basically is the standard storyline, the pick the lesser of two evils.
Yep.
And, well, as the late, great Jerry Garcia of the Grateful Dead said once, if you're made to pick the lesser of two evils, aren't you still picking evil?
Yep.
You know, I mean, and that was Jerry Garcia, the Grateful Dead, a musician. He saw it, you know, and this guy, he's the perfect Democrat. Blame the third party. Blame Jill Stein. If there wouldn't have been Jill Stein, Hillary Clinton would have won.
Yep.
You know, that's their standard ploy. And there's only a few times it hasn't worked. And one of them was Minnesota.
That's right.